Hello first graders, today we're going to be learning about complete sentences. But before we start talking about what a complete sentence is, I want you to think about an idea. Once you have a great idea, we are going to start looking at what makes a complete sentence. So to start off, boys and girls, a complete sentence is a group of words about an idea. Whenever we start a complete sentence, we start it with a capital letter. The capital letter tells the reader that a new sentence has begun. So we start a sentence with a capital letter, and we end a sentence with the punctuation mark or an end mark. That could be a period, that could be an exclamation mark, or a question mark. The punctuation mark tells the reader that the idea is complete. So let's look at what we've learned so far. So we're talking about complete sentences. So a complete sentence is about an idea. So let's write that down. It's about an idea. We know that a complete sentence is a group of words. What else do we know about a complete sentence? It begins with a capital letter. And we know that it ends with a punctuation mark. Okay, so I'm gonna write a sentence on my board and then we're gonna look at it. So my sentence is, I want a pet fish. I want a pet fish. So when we write a sentence, we write to share an idea. An idea cannot be a word like just pet, or it cannot be a group of words like pet fish, because that would not make sense. An idea has to be a group of words like, I want a pet fish. See, now that makes sense. I also began my sentence with a capital letter. As you can see, my first letter is I. This is how I started my sentence. And I ended my sentence with a period. By putting a period at the end, I showed the reader that my idea was complete. Okay, so here I wrote another sentence. It's another idea that I had, and we're gonna see if it has all the parts of a complete sentence. So the first thing is about an idea. Is it about an idea? It is. It's about how we are baking a cake. The next thing we're gonna check for is it a group of words? And we see here that we do have a group of words. The next thing we need to see is if it begins with a capital letter. And we know a complete sentence begins with a capital letter. And here, our first word in the sentence is we. And we can see that we starts with a capital W. So our sentence does begin with a capital letter. And the last thing is, does it end with a punctuation mark? A punctuation mark can be a period, it can be a question mark, or it can be an exclamation mark. So if we look at our sentence, we see that we have a period. So it does have an end mark. It has a punctuation mark. Let me think of another idea. We could do, I see a movie. I see a movie. And we're gonna make sure that it has all the parts of a complete sentence. So it's about an idea about how we're gonna see a movie. Is it a group of words? We can see that here we have 4 words, so it is a group of words. Does it begin with a capital letter? Here we see that our first word is I, and it is capitalized. And does it end with the punctuation mark? We have a period, so it does have a punctuation mark. So now it is your turn to share an idea in a complete sentence. So think of a great idea and write it in a complete sentence. And remember, boys and girls, to use a group of words that make sense. A complete sentence makes sense.